This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com.
Hey everybody, it's your old pal Rob, and as you know, I have been culling everything under the sun. And one of the things that I've had the biggest problem with, or argued with myself about, was Kingdom Death Monster. And you know, when you used to, you know, a couple of years ago, even when that giant treasure chest came out, you know, the buzz on this game, the following on this game, which is still fanatical, but is it even relevant anymore? And you know, I'm wondering. You know, I've done videos on Adam Poots. You know, is he a mad genius or just a bad businessman? I've done all kinds of things on this game. And now, where I'm at a point where I'm struggling, do I keep this? And, you know, because I really like it. It's dark. It's different than anything else. It's imaginative. You know, Adam Poots, you know, you gotta give him credit. He really made something that came from, I don't know where, a criminal mind, whatever, but it's different. And now as I look at it, you don't see people talk about it as much anymore. The following isn't as fanatical. Is it because there's still stuff missing? You know, which I don't know. Were there promises made that have been broken and people have finally moved on? Or have people just moved on from the game and moved on to something else? You know, I have Aeon Odyssey, which, you know, kind of gives me a little bit of that feel. And I'm almost like, boy, you know, there's still a great buzz about that. And boy, they came out with everything for it. And it's nice and neat. It's done well and everything like that. And then I look at Kingdom Death Monster and I'm kind of like, is this still relevant today? Are people still talking about it? Are people still fanatical about it? Would just you know, another you know, if you came out with Kingdom Death Monster 2, all right, would people just get all fervored again and lose their mind? You know, I wonder where the state of this is, and I argue with it because I'm at a point where I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with mine. Do I want to keep it? I look at it and I go, boy, you know, I painted some of these things. Some of these things were tough to put together. I put my heart and soul in this, and I really enjoyed this. It's fun. The rule changes, you know, some of the things, it doesn't matter. You can make up your own rules, for crying out loud. But just the sheer RPG of it, you know, taking a society and trying to develop it and bring it along and things like that, really add this really just weird feeling to a board game. And sometimes I look at it more than a board game because people really were fanatical about it like no other game that I ever seen. And if you could tell me another board game that had a following that was as fervorous as this particular game, I you know, put it in the comments, you know, because you know, I just don't think there was any other game that had as much love for the game, as much hate for the game. And you know, I always would just watch people play it, and you could have a channel with 12 people subscribe to it, but you make a Kingdom Death Monster video and all of a sudden there's, you know, 2,000 views. Didn't matter, okay? They wanted to watch and will watch it over and over and follow and whatever. Heck, you know, I would, you know, put out a bunch of reviews on some lesser games and then do something on Kingdom Death Monster, and these would get 2, 3, 4, 500 views, and then all of a sudden the Kingdom Death Monster, you're talking boom, you know, 4,000 or 5,000 views, and you'd be like, wow, you know, what a following, what a loyal following for a game. And then with some of the business practices and the Kickstarters and the waiting years, the loyal fans that would hang in there, and then the other ones that become extremely frustrated. How they followed this game and loved this game, but just didn't like how it was handled. The hate that you had for the game. Oh, I give up. I'm selling everything I got. You would get. And then, I haven't been to Gen Con in a long time, but when they used to have their booth there, they would have that very simple booth, but the line would be all the way out the door. No other company did that consecutively year after year after year. And when they would go take a picture with Adam, it was like you were taking a picture with the entire crew of Led Zeppelin. Back in 1974. Dating myself a little bit. Jay-Z, whatever. But it was an amazing thing. And now, here we are, 2025. Is this game still relevant? I put that out to you guys because I don't know where to go, and I don't know what to do with this. I have auction after auction, and I look at it. It's kind of like that thing. You walk by the aisle, you see it, you pause, and then you keep walking for some reason, pretending that you didn't see it there. Looking for other stuff to call out. And, it's a real love-hate relationship that I'm having with this right now, and I'm trying to figure out what's my next move. So I really would love to hear your thoughts and feelings on Kingdom Death Monster. Is it still relevant in 2025? Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon, everybody.